See the swagger where I carry enter. Show fresh, but I carry mental. Fuck with my family, bad temper. Large entrance.
So, Madali, there's I want to understand, right? You said so many profound things, very, very insightful things. But let's even go back to the start.
Okay.
Right? You know that even the ability to educate yourself and improve yourself, everything is money.
Mm-hmm.
To start up is money.
Of course.
And Nigeria's economy now is going through its challenges. And, you know, we talked about even the capital markets. It's not easy to harness funding for startups, for even talkers of personal development or growing your business. So how do you advise that one can source for funding? How did you start up? How are you able to manage to continue developing yourself, and how can others learn from that?
That's going back to my roots. Well, I'll proudly say I bootstrapped the business. So there was no loan of family, friends and family at the initial beginning of the business. It was because I think I tried it didn't work. You know, I had this illusion in my head that, when I'm ready now, I have friends, I'll just talk to this one, talk to that one, I'll gather money. It didn't work. See, in fact, it's when you want to be real with yourself that you realize you actually have no one. No one is coming to save you. So when you realize no one is coming to save you, you now take it upon yourself to save yourself.
Yes.
And then I remember the first person I met is a proprietor of one big school. And then I had known him and said, you know, I've attended to you before. You know how professional I can be. Let me make this clothes. If you don't like it, don't pay me. Then he gave me his fabrics. And I called someone I knew. And he could, you know, give a very good finish. You know, and he could cut very well. Then he helped me, made everything. It was looking too good. I sat there.
Yes.
I was so proud of myself, even though I think I didn't quite deliver early enough. And then I took it to him. That was my first payment. And then he paid me. And then I settled the guy, and then I had my profit.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I kept
turning it over.
Yes. So that it was that money, and now there was no shop. You know, we're still running around, still forming this and that. Couldn't even tell anyone because people were already looking at me like, this one is a big girl now. Where I used to work before and all that shit. But I think I was driving then. Yeah. I had nothing. So I think I spoke to someone I knew who now saw how serious I was doing this thing. I said, okay, now that was the first business agreement I had in my life. Write me a proposal, send it via mail. I was like, email, why now? I didn't know he was training me to learn how to keep things professional. He was my friend, quite right. I had money. And then gave me, I think, was it 350K? Hey, God, that money was too big. You know what?
Yes.
I'm giving you something huge. And then I just looked at that when I'm rich.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what now happened, where money came from. There's a way the world works. I think I'll still use this whole driver thing to tell you something. When you learn how to drive, before you know it, car will come. So there's spirit attached to everything. Yes. And then I got this money, and then another one came. I said, God is smiling on me.
Yeah.
Then I got my sewing machines. This thing I've written so many pro forma invoices to banks and everybody explained, I will give you money. Sometimes I'll be wondering, can't they see through me? I want it. I have, please. There's no English. I wrote everything. Now, this guy gave me this money with the fear of, if you fail to return my money, I don't want money to come between us. I said, okay. I didn't return the money, but I'm heading somewhere. The fact that I knew I owed someone something, it kept me on my toes. I bought machine, set up shop now, rented a place, everything. My mom, my brothers, everybody was just helping me there. Shop is ready, no customer. Now, I think I had maybe running capital or something. Now we're using it to feed ourselves, shall. I've forgotten. Then I had my first customer. I think he passed and he stopped. Hey, the thing was like a dream because we had finished making the ones for photo shoots. We snapped very cool pictures. Oh yeah, that was where collaboration come. I had my friend that was a photographer helped me because I begged, don't worry, you know, if I grow now, he helps me free picture. So it means I didn't spend anything except maybe on fabric. We You snapped very cool. If I show you those clothes, still timeless. You can actually still wear them now. No business, no nothing. I still didn't have money. I'll just go to open shop again, sit down, go and buy lunch. Come on. I was the accountant,
sales
person, office assistant, everything. So I will just be running around. When I lock my shop, come back again. But before I didn't even know when I got to customers. 3, 4. Yes. Before you know it, I had hired the first tailor. In fact, the guy I wanted to, the day I opened my shop, I wanted one guy to come. I was trying to poach him from some. He called me that day and said, I can't work for you. I beg. See, I was driving that day. I just stopped. I started crying. God, I beg. I don't want to. I was crying as if someone broke my heart.
Yes.
In fact, when people ask me, that was the worst heartbreak I had. I was crying. You think someone dumped me? He calls me until today. Madam, I say I should greet her. I say, I'm greeting you too. Just tell your own.
I'm giving you my
Just say, I don't want you. So, but I didn't even realize when I had 10 customers until I was already hiring and firing, just flexing my muscles.
Yes.
And it's not up to today. It's not as if customers will come every day. But then I was already speaking English. I hired office assistant. Now I hired a sales girl. I now even expanded. I had my own office. Had factory. So it was that 350K, and the first profit I had, I told.
That's turned over.
Yeah, but for you to get that 350K, you have to show people you are willing. So when people say keep doing it because people are watching.
Yes.
Yeah, that is it.
I love that.
So,
keep doing it because people are watching.
So the only way you can convince someone to invest in you, it might not be monetary kind of investment. It might not be financial. It might be giving you 10 clients. It might be sending you somewhere to go and do something for him because he knows you'll meet clients there.
Yes.
But he needs to know you're ready.
Yes.
And now what's that readiness, preparedness? Is that you've invested your time and effort in building business. So even if you're making 0 naira, someone is looking at you. He's waiting to see if you're serious so he can pick you. That's where the 350 came. So when I called in, hi, I think I have your money. And I said, what am I asking for? I'm just carrying away. Like, see flexing. Bot machine again now.
You see, the thing that people fail to realize is that when you go out looking for a helper, you will not find helper. And it's a principle that I've come to understand. And we're talking about it earlier that everything is connected. So it's what you put into the universe that you get in return. It's like what you said. If you learn how to drive, car will come because you've prepared for it. God cannot give you what you're not prepared for. So when you're saying, I want somebody to help me settle my, what have you done to prepare yourself?
There's one statement I always tell myself when I'm at my lows. I say, God will not allow his plans for you manifest if you're a coward. Yeah, so you need to be ready.
You have been dropping quotes for us here.
But true. Yeah. So if you're a coward, if you're not ready, you think God, there are too many, we are too much in this world, Seth. He's even looking for to give freebies. But you are not even ready to go left freebies. So why are you hiding? Why are you shielding yourself to receive these blessings? So, so that's the reason I just pick up my key again and say, you know what? Let's go and sit with that idea. There's nothing I've not been through. Caught someone's, jolly story.
But I love what you're saying.
Yeah.
God will not give anything to a coward because you have to be bold enough to believe in yourself and believe in what you're doing and say, you know what? I believe in what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to prepare for it. These are the steps that I'm going to take so that when the opportunity comes, I know exactly what to do with it. It's the way you got your first money. It was boldness.
Yeah, it was.
That made you say, see, I'm good at what I do.
Exactly.
Give me this
the
thing.
Money.
And then don't pay me if it's not good. That's boldness because you've prepared yourself and you believe in what you're doing. And then the next opportunity came and you dealt with it to that level of boldness and commitments because you really believe in what you're doing. So it doesn't need, like most people would say, I'm a victim of it too. Yeah. That I'll say, for me with fashion, and this is why I'm so key to what you're saying. For me, when I was doing fashion, and this is why passion and purpose is very important. I used to say, the people that are making it is because they have high capital. They have high capital. If I have the money that some people have, I will kill it in the fashion industry. I'll kill it. But should I tell you the funny thing? That once I started my podcast, I had an epiphany.
Yeah.
I was also at the worst place in my life at some point, and then I had an epiphany, and I said, you know what? This is my core. Like understanding my mind, purposefulness, mindfulness, self-awareness is my core. And I said, I have learned so much about self-awareness. I've learned so much about purposefulness. I've learned so much about building an individual.
Yeah.
And I write about it. I've been writing about it since 2016. Effortlessly.
Exactly.
When I sit down in conversations with people, I talk about it so passionately. Yeah. I took a camera and I started. And by the time I just took a camera and I started recording, before you know it, people are like, Anari, this thing you're doing is really good. We can do it like this, like this. The other day I now sat and I said, you know what? Actually, instead of me just talking all the time, I need to get other people. There are people that are growing, and it's because they came to certain sets of self-awareness that they were able to grow. Let's talk to them too. I said, you know, I have a friend that's good at this. I have a friend. Your mind starts to work because this is something you're passionate about.
Exactly.
And before you know it, we're doing this. So I hear what you're saying so much, because if you're doing something, if you don't find yourself, if you don't find your purpose, if you don't find what you're good at, you can't move. You'll be stuck. You'll be looking for who?
Someone will tell you, she's just lucky. And I tell them, what is luck? It works too. But trust me, it's like 0 point something percent. It's not the way the world works. Luck is like opportunity plus preparedness. So you can get the opportunity, but you'll not even see road. They say, well, you know when they say your village people, you sort it to blind you.
It's not village people, you blinded yourself.
Opportunity, preparedness. Are you ready? The opportunity came, and then then someone said, she was lucky. Don't mind him, Jare. Just don't worry, your luck will come. And then you sit down waiting.
I've been waiting for your luck to come.
100 people are already in front of you.
You understand? You don't even know what you want out of life.
Exactly.
And you're waiting for luck to come.
So when your belief system is very weak, you can't even grow. You don't even believe in yourself and the power you have. I tell people, when I stand and I talk to him, I'm wondering, how is that person? I remember the first day I spoke to the owner of one very big company in Nigeria. And then I collected his card. I'm like, okay. And then I passed her. Someone said, do you know who that person is? I'm like, who? Hey, his card. Now I know who he is. I spoke to him like that. I said, hey, did he dash you money? So what should I do? Yes. So you need so much confidence that someone that needs to be recognized, when you don't even recognize him, he has turned back and look, who is that person with so much confidence like that? That's how bold I am, because I feel I've been through worse. And it's, as long as the president didn't come to save me, which is the highest person.
Yes.
Every other person is just rubbing shoulders.
As they were just moving through life together.
Because I pay my bills, I do everything myself. So we're all on the same level. Everybody with your own thing. So carry your load.
Fantastic.
So there's no such thing as luck, or it exists. Don't get me wrong, because the world is very spiritual.
Yes.
But just assume there's no such thing as luck, just so that life will not surprise you.
Yes. It's not even, I believe it's not even more of a fragment of let life not just surprise you. Even in this spirituality of life, you said it, God does not help a coward. Exactly. If you don't even know what to look out for, spirituality can be happening, luck can be coming your way.
Yeah, you be God's brand ambassador, you don't even know what. So he will drop you with someone else.
Exactly, because you know there's this thing that in church at one point I was going to say there's 7 mountains of influence. You know, they talked about entertainment, politics, education, business, and different things. So, and people don't believe that God's calling is not just, go to pulpit and stand. You might be doing God's work by making clothes.
Oh yeah.
You might be doing God's work by doing catering. But you need to find out, why am I here? We were talking about this before.
Yes.
Why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? And once you find that, it's like you said, it just...
Everything, which is you start thinking if there's somebody praying for you extra.
Yes.
At all. When things are aligned for you, you won't feel the pain you felt yesterday.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, Lord. I love that.
The world is. Today, you just had a surgery and everything. You know the pain you were in today. It feels as if you're going to die. And then you're healed tomorrow. You can't really remember how that...
Yes.
You just know you were in pain, but you can't remember. Sometimes you don't even remember. Until you look at the sky like, I had an accident.
But I can't feel the pain, but I remember the experience. You know, it's very profound, you know, what you're saying about... all of this, and there's a lot you've unpacked here, and there's a lot for people to learn. If anyone wants to be successful in life, you have just given us roadmap, right? And it brings me back to your experience as a business consultant and as a mentor. Yeah. Right. How do people respond to, you know, what you have to share to them? How far has it gone, and how important is this thing that you're doing in terms of business consulting and mentorship?
Yeah, I don't think I've gotten a negative feedback so far. I didn't start it. I'm sorry, it was not long ago I started because, I told you about the whole Lagos Business School thing.
Yeah.
So I realized I could just share knowledge. It helps me learn. And then I realized I could get paid for this thing. So there's been no negative feedback. I've mentored someone in crochet. Weird, but yeah, she's making money.
Oh, wow.
The way her page is, recently she did something for a top celebrity. What am I saying? She's been collaborating with celebrities.
Oh, wow.
And then every time she's always sending me a message. And she calls me Mommy Sherry. I'm like, please. Because she's, you could actually sense that gratitude. She's so appreciative. Because when she came to me and she said crochet, and people always say, it won't fly in Nigeria. Man, she sell a piece for some say for 100 and something, and
wow.
she's gone places. So not to brag, but somehow I just believe once I'm even mentoring someone, I try to reason with you on the same level. So we do it together. Because that way I learn more, and then you're also learning. So there's been no negative feedback. Trust me, it's been good, and I'm always willing to learn. Always willing to help, especially people with nothing. They are willing to grow. If the willingness is there, I'll be willing to help because that's bootstrapping a business is an experiment I love to do. Start from zero to something. Yeah.
Fantastic.
So it's been good so far.
That's fantastic. That's really great.
Thank you.
We're obviously going to put up information of your consulting and mentorship programs so that people that would love to can come back and learn so much more from you because it's you're packed with wisdom, you're packed with grace, and may your lights continue to shine so that people can tap into that light. Just before we go to the concluding segments, I just want to ask you, how important is it for somebody to find a mentor? And how is it important for people to get consultants to help them manage their business for a startup? How important is that?
It's very, very important. I'm just going to give 2 life examples, just so people... The reason I give these instances are for people to relate easily. So... You see, mentorship is very, very important. There's a reason why you go to top business schools and then before they pair you up with mentors. It's just not because they want you to follow someone's footsteps, but because when you're getting discouraged, there's someone that will just drag you. Because you need it.
Because I've been there, I understand it.
Yeah. And with time, you realize you're now because there's someone you're trying to imitate, not verbatim, not step by step, not word for word, but because this person is encouraging you, he inspires you or she inspires you, you start making friends like that. Yeah. You now realize that if somebody's not adding value, you can't be my friend. Yes. Of course, you have friends for nuisance value. The one that let's go and grab a bottle.
Yes, entertainment friends is always important.
But the ones that will help you
grow.
Your career and grow. You realize that your mentors sometimes they kind of define those kind of people.
Yes.
Before you're picking people that since my mentor is not going to be available all the time, why can't I just yes? So it's very, very important. And then you might be lucky. Some of them have access to people with money.
Opportunity.
Exactly. Yes. People with money, opportunity, power.
Yes.
And every small thing, anyone want to bully you, just call this person. Yes. Not saying to brag, but it makes life easier.
Easier, of course.
So these people are there to just help you, not totally clear the path for you, but to show you that this is how to clear it. Or you follow me, let's do it together.
Let's do it together. Simple. That's fantastic.
Then the other question you asked was...
how important is consulting?
Consulting is very, very important. For some of us that just started without no experience, we're just, I won't say lucky. I think our brain was just telling us, here is zero, go and learn it on YouTube or register for this course. Awesome. Yeah, so if you have the money, because business consultants are very expensive. Yeah. They didn't go to school, expensive schools, just collecting cheap money. So they will set up the plan for you can't be running your business every financial year without your business plan. Even if it's just a 1-pager, if it's a summary. So this is what they're there to do. They're there to tell you, okay, what kind of business? Cement business. Do you have an idea? No. Okay, we're going to get a professional to come and make sure that our chemical compound or components are correct. Yes. So that's what they're going to help you do. They have ideas and access to all these people. They put together your team. And then they come to, they measure your... they always have the KPIs to measure your success and, track everything you're doing. So that is why they're there. Yeah. So I've forgotten one of this top business mogul in the US, a very big guy. He didn't he's not an MBA person or whatever. And then one day he was someone that, how can you have so many people under you and you're not contributing to the growth of this place or this county? And then he said, he doesn't have time. And they said, what do you use your time to do? You didn't go to a business school. You didn't even go. I don't think he has a bachelor degree. And then he said, because he's busy trying to calculate the money he's paying first class people he hired that did MBA and doctorates and PhD or whatever. So point is, if you know you can't stress and you have the money, hire the
experts.
But I will always say it's good you have that knowledge. So it is very important to hire a business consultant so it will help you avoid waste, increase efficiency, and increase your profit in a short while. If you don't have the money, start the race early.
Yes.
So that's
fantastic.
They say you shouldn't be 60. I'm going for PTA.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
It's very important. Very important.
Thank you so much, Sheriifa, for all of this information. So we're going to go on a break.
Okay.
And on the next segment of the break, we'll be doing 10 questions in 1 minute.
All right, no problem.
Okay.
Next up, 10 questions in 1 minute.
Welcome back. So we're doing 10 questions in 1 minute.
Okay.
I like to do this disclaimer that we don't do it in 1 minute per se because somehow just to enter inside. But the point of it is this: answer the questions off the top of your head. It's a get to know you segment. Okay. So just first thing that comes to your mind.
No
and then when we need to elaborate more, we'll just add and extend that 1 minute. Okay, so first question I'm going to ask you: money or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Okay, why? Tell us why.
Yeah, because man, from the things I know, I can convert to serious money. Yeah, and then wisdom is packed with things more than money.
Yes, girl.
Yeah.
Wisdom any day for me too.
Wisdom any day.
Okay, so $10,000 or a dinner with Bill Gates? Ooh.
$10,000, please. Oh yeah, sorry to disappoint you. You remember when I told you that it's not you can even who you have. You can be the president that will just walk past you. As long as that moment you're not giving me anything, just go.
But I think you can say this because of how much you've trained yourself, because you know what to do with $10,000 if you see it. Because now there's nothing very good to tell you now that you
will
say
give me 10,000 today. No.
So let you start something. You can be the Bill Gates later.
Give my 10,000.
Oh, fantastic! I like that one. Who's your role model, and why do you choose that person?
What? That's a tough one. I don't know. I don't know. Well, okay, sorry. Yes. My role model is my mom.
Oh.
People always ask, are you evil? I say no, but you see, business is in my blood because I come from a long generation of business women. Very tough ones. My grandparents, great-grandmother, grandmother, very, built and strong market women, always making decisions in the markets.
Yes, good. That's
so
fantastic.
My mom, I don't think there's anything my mom has not sold. Real estate, cement, provisions, everything. My mom was a serious businesswoman. I grew up going to the shop with my mom. Yeah. My mom is my role model. So she might not have this fine, what will I call it? When I call her to counsel, when I'm in distress trying to call her, I say, please help me, advise me. Her advice might not be fine-tuned to what you want, but she will just give you, those things hints that you put together. Yes. How are you bothering yourself now? Will they kill you? Just do like this and you see it to work.
Yes.
My mom is never worried.
Cool. She has the...
She just make it
Igbo, they'll say akochi. The old hand. The old hand. The experienced hand.
My mom is my role model.
Love that. So what comes to your mind when you hear fashion?
What's my mind? I don't know. Sorry. They say fashion. Glamour. Yeah, I got you. So, when you say fashion, glamour comes to mind.
Fantastic.
Cameras, glamour,
Ooh,
style,
yeah.
money, elegance, sophistication,
Yes.
power.
Ooh,
Yeah.
love it.
You know, you wear these clothes and then people look at you and be, you can be a driver and be like, well done, sir. Just wear it.
Just wear it.
That's courage.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes, girl. You're just spitting fire. You're just spitting fire. Okay. So, where do you derive your support and encouragement to go on, like the drive to go on? Where do you get that from?
From people I'm responsible for. I just know I can't fail.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you're deep.
Yeah, people are responsible for, because when you look back and you see how many people failed, probably, man, you have no choice.
What's the worst moment, in your career life, in your business life? What's the worst moment for you?
Money. When I have money problems, man, I'm sure you check my BP and it's be super high each time I have money problems, because it's not always easy for me to find someone to help. So always my worst moments. Money. Every other thing I really don't care. I'm in a light mode.
My dear, it's true. But it's the truth. In fact, in life in general, not even business, when there's no money, people are down.
See, I'm always super down. You'll be wondering if it's the end of the world. I'll tell you, yes, please.
But there's always the grace to come back up.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yes. So, what is the most important business etiquettes you think any business person should have?
I think I have 5 of them. I stand by.
Okay, share all 5, girl.
Focus.
Okay.
Discipline is this is the discipline thing. I don't know how to emphasize it. Because money, you think you have, you don't know it's not for you. You know when people say I spend the money before it comes, it's real. Can even be how many million.
Yes.
Just make sure that your brain, you know what you're doing.
Discipline.
Don't be too loud. If you can't afford it, stay away.
Yes.
So discipline, focus, be resilient. Even if the thing is giving you scars, as long as you didn't die, stand up and do it again. Yes, just keep doing. And then discipline, focus, resilience, and the consistency with something in particular. Because I don't know, whatever works for you, just stay true to it. Stick to it. Don't look at somebody's own and say, let me copy. And show up every single day of your life.
Yes,
consistency is key. Show up every day. Just know the way you used to carry your key and your boot and match up, be doing it every day. Until maybe now you decide to change house because you've grown.
Yes.
Show up every day.
Still show up.
Because the day you did not go to school, Beyonce will come, President will come. I'm saying this because I want people to be able to, relate with simple examples.
Yeah.
They say the day you don't show up to school, that's when all the celebrities come. So the opportunity is closed, but it's waiting for you to blink. Don't blink.
Just keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes on the ball.
Just like this. So consistency,
Fantastic.
fire on. And you should be financial literate.
Yes.
I don't know how to emphasize on this. You should know the meaning of simple key terms in finances. Your profit, revenue and profits are not the same.
Yes.
So revenue is sales. Your profit, your expenses.
Yes.
You should understand when someone says, oh yeah, what's your net worth?
Yes.
Understand how to quickly calculate your assets.
Yes.
Are they liquid? Are they inventories? Are they quick fabrics I can sell? So that you know why. I will tell you why. Assets are the things that would give you peace of mind when you're in distress, when you're stressed out. So when you say, I don't have money, and then I look at my fabrics, I'm like, 1 million, 2 million. Buy me Coke, Jared. We move tomorrow.
Love it.
Yeah. Yes. So if you don't understand assets, you give yourself BP sometimes when you don't need it.
Yes.
I'm driving a car. How much? Buy me Coke. Bad as the bad, I sell the car. Yeah. So understand all these simple things.
Yes.
Understand liabilities, not in the form of money, but even human beings. And this person, he didn't come to work today and we are losing. He didn't come to work yesterday. But madam, he can still give us 4 kaftans. 4 kaftans compared to the ones you lose when he doesn't come. When you subtract, that person is liability. Kick him out. Hire and fire, no bill start time. Kick him out. Truly understand liability, not just in money things.
Yes.
But also in tangible things.
Holding you back.
Human beings, all those things dragging you. They are liabilities.
They're liabilities. Be light.
God bless you. So once you understand all these things, so you see why I say finances, because these things are so deep. So I easily said capital markets. Not everyone will understand. But where you go to pull money from is a capital market.
Yes.
It could be from anywhere. But understand these things.
Understand.
So when I'm talking to somebody tomorrow, say, how much are you looking for? I say 100 million. I start putting some financial terms. You don't need to know if I went to business.
Exactly.
She knows what
she's talking about.
Give her the money.
Love that. Fantastic.
Yeah, so these are the things I always advise people. Once you have this, and the rest can just, they're secondary.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Sorry.
So, next question. Yeah. If you had to make a choice, would you choose Nigeria?
Over and over again. I will choose Nigeria.
Next question. Yeah. What comes to your mind when you hear Nigeria?
Freedom.
Ooh! Why?
I've lived in places. So Nigeria is a place where... See, I've so far even living outside Nigeria, but Nigeria is where it is. Yes. Where you can easily make money, spend money. I'm not encouraging lawlessness, but there's no place like home because you understand how it works. Nobody is giving you unnecessary trouble. You can't navigate your way out.
Yes.
So I will choose Nigeria over and over again. The Japa syndrome is not in me.
Yes.
But I will say you should be able to make money in other currencies, so in other countries. Yeah. Because we have an unstable economy. Yeah. So when Naira is not favoring, you have dollar there that is helping
manage situation. Exactly. Love that. Final question.
Yeah.
What comes to your mind when you hear God?
Man, so when they ask me, do you have a best friend or define your best friend? Yeah, God is literally, we'll fight though when things are not going well. I'm not doing it again, I'm not praying, I'm going to sit down. No verse, God, please help me.
Love that.
Yeah, because the person that loves me, effortless. I mean, aside my family, because my brother was so close. You think we're twins sometimes, but do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah, my therapist is my everything.
Yes. Yeah. And it's so fantastic that you said that because, he said, I am the I am.
Yeah.
And, when you say that, you're talking to God as if he's a person, because obviously there's also the belief that, okay, God is energy, his frequency is beyond phantom. But when you bring him personal to yourself, and like, he's my best friend. So I would call him a person because he's anything. He's a person. Yeah. He's a spirit. He's everything. And is what he is to you. And it's so profound, that level of relationship. Yeah. And thank God for that. Yes, Sheriifa, it is such a pleasure having you here.
Pleasure is mine.
I have learned so much from you. It has been, insightful financially, insightful structurally, insightful spiritually, insightful mindfully. You're fully packed, and I'm so great that we had you here. Yeah, so guys, I hope you've learned as much as I've learned today. There's been so much wisdom in here today. Remember, prepare. In fact, first, find yourself, be self-aware, know why you're here, what you're supposed to be doing, what is that thing that you're good at, what are you gifted with. It's like the man with the talents. Find your gifts and then keep working to improve that gift. Be consistent with everything you have. Try and multiply it. Try and do more. Try and be more impactful. Show value, and, there's nothing we can do without God, and by the time God does not reward a coward.
Very important.
So once you're confident in what you do, you'll find grace and favor, and everything will start to work together for your good. Remember, keep educating yourself. Sheriifa has told us, learn your important financial terms and so much more. In fact, this video, play it back again, take more notes, and as usual, thank you for being here. Thank you for walking this journey with me. Oh, my love. ASJ. The featured product of this episode is